Coming up on today's show, we're going to react to your hot takes for the New York Knicks in the 2025 NBA season. I put out a tweet earlier in the week asking, what is the number one hot take you have about the New York Knicks that you feel most confident about? And I just want to open up the comment section right now for you guys to sound off and let me know what your biggest hot take is. And if we didn't get to your tweet today, it's because you're not following me on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. Give me a follow. And if you're on Instagram as well, give me a follow over there. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for stopping by. Let's dive into it, starting with my guy, Frederick Stanley. What up, Fred? Says someone not currently on the roster will end up starting a significant amount of games, 15 games plus. I think we will sign someone like Smart or Brogdon that should end up the long-term fifth starter. Deuce is too small, in my opinion. I love this, and I think you might be right. We know that the New York Knicks signed Guerschon Yabusele, the power forward that can play center in a pinch from the Philadelphia 76ers. And reports came out, I believe it was from Ian Begley, that said the Knicks signed Yabusele because they liked the idea of him being a backup power forward to a front court of Towns and Robinson. We do not know what the starting lineup is going to be at this time. I'm sure Mike Brown will use training camp to figure that out. But say that they want to have Robinson come off the bench, and it is Towns, Anunoby, Bridges, and Brunson starting. That leaves one spot open. And I don't hate the idea of Marcus Smart potentially being that guy. I actually like the idea, if Marcus Smart is bought out by the Washington Wizards, to be that fifth starter. Evan Sidger reporting this on Twitter, saying rival teams are monitoring Marcus Smart's future with the Wizards in case a buyout becomes an option. Washington has received little trade interest on Smart, but if bought out, contenders would aggressively pursue him. And then Begley also said that the Knicks are keeping their eyes on him. And we've done videos on this channel breaking down tweets that he is someone the Knicks have interest in. And I like the idea of him because, one, he could still defend. And two, he's a certified playoff player. Like, he has played in the playoffs a good bit in his career, played in some big-time moments, hit some big-time shots, and I like the idea of a 6'3", 6'4" defensive player of the year like Smart was playing next to Jalen Brunson. I worry a little bit about the three-point percentage, but what he could do with the ball in his hands for himself and others while defending, I think gives a boost to the backcourt. I don't hate the idea of Malcolm Brogdon coming on this team either as a veteran free agent. I just view him more so as a bench player at this point. I like him being the bench player that runs the second unit. Like, guy can score. Sixth man of the year. He won that award with the Boston Celtics in 2022-2023 when it should have been Emmanuel Quickley's award. But the guy can average 13, 14, 15 points per game. He didn't shoot the ball this well last year. I like the idea of him on the Knicks, but I wonder if he is still an option as Jordan Clarkson has been added to be that bench scorer for the Knicks. I don't think it's crazy to think that there's someone on this team right now, someone that's not on this team right now, is going to make a difference. I can tell you this, there's not a lot of people that midway through July of 2024 thought Karl Anthony Towns would be a Knick, and he made a pretty big difference for them. AB, what's up, my man? Shout out to Alex. Says, I think Deuce McBride will have a reduced role, and I think Bridges will have a big year because this offense will fit his strengths. So a reduced role for Deuce McBride and a bounce back year for Mikal Bridges. I hope Deuce McBride doesn't have a reduced role. I'm a big fan of his. I just like what he's about. I like how he's had to get to where he is in this league. Coming out of West Virginia, being a second-round pick, people wrote him off. I remember doing streams in his rookie year on this show, and, we made it a big deal when he made a shot. Deuce with a deuce. And it was a big deal when he made a bucket. But he's evolved into a player that is way better than when he started, when he shot 29% for the field and then 35% from the field. Then he jumped up to 41% for three. And even last year, shot 37% from three. Brunson and McBride have showed to be good players together on the court. I hope he doesn't have a reduced role because I think he has an impact on winning. When it comes to Mikal Bridges, I hope you're right, and I hope that he takes a step. Like, what if Mikal Bridges is a borderline all-star this year? And in the Mike Brown offense that features more player movement, more ball movement, more just space and pace in the half court, like, you need that. Like, we did a video on this channel, my biggest concern for every player, and my concern is there more to his game? And will he be a bigger offensive threat under Mike Brown? And that might be job number one of Mike Brown. How do you get Mikal Bridges to be that offensive player that he was maybe with the Brooklyn Nets? Because you need a guy next to Brunson that can create for himself, create for others, and defend. Bridges has that potential. I want to see him show it this year. Oliver, his hot take. As long as the Knicks are healthy, they should be in the NBA Finals. I agree, man. Like, injury luck, it was really in favor of the New York Knicks last year. Like, Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, they've all had devastating injuries throughout their career. Josh Hart has had some injuries throughout his career. The only injury that really hurt the Knicks was Jalen Brunson down the stretch of the season, where he had to miss the final couple weeks of the year. But yeah, I'm worried that the injury gods aren't going to be as nice to the New York Knicks this year as they were last year. Like, is Towns going to play 60-plus games again? Is Anunoby going to play 60-plus games again? Is Robinson going to be fully healthy for the playoffs? I agree with you, though. Like, if the Knicks are healthy, they should be able to win the East, in my opinion. Like, East is wide open. We know what's going on around the East. And you don't fire Tom Thibodeau after getting to the conference finals to not get better. And the only way to get to be better than conference finals is getting to the NBA Finals. And if you want to see that happen, if you want to root for the Knicks to win the NBA Finals, in the NBA Finals, hit that subscribe button. LeBron Gaines, hot take, says first seed for the New York Knicks. While the East is wide open with Jason Tatum likely out for the year, Tyrese Halliburton already confirmed out for the year, Giannis playing with a bunch of G League CTE ballers in Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, the Knicks have an opportunity to win the East. But let's not sleep on the Cleveland Cavaliers. I know they lost Ty Jerome in free agency, but the Cavs were the number one seed last year, and they're a team that can stack regular season wins based off of the ceiling that offense has. At the end of the day, I'm not too worried about the first seed. I think it's possible, and maybe not even like a hot take. Like, it should happen. Like, the Knicks, I think, right now have the best odds of any team in the East to win the NBA Finals. Just be healthy. Be ready to go when the playoffs come. And if you can guarantee me Brunson, if this is the team, Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Robinson, Towns, Hart, McBride, like, if that core is healthy, I like our chances. Lobo, Marunga, what's up, Beast? Cram from Trapoa, Mikal Bridges is going to have a great year. I mean, I hope he does. I'm tired of hearing the 5-pick noise, even though it's somewhat warranted. Yeah, you know what? I do think it is warranted, but I also think it's a little bit unfair as well. Mikal Bridges didn't sign up to be traded for 4 unprotected first-round picks and a first-round pick from the Bucks that's owned by the Knicks and the control of 6 first-round picks. Like, he didn't sign up for that. He didn't sign up for those expectations. Life's not fair, man. That's how it goes. And no, he didn't play like a player that was giving up 6 first-round picks for. He never will be. That's not fair. Because a player that you give up 6 first-round picks for is supposed to be an MVP caliber player. And Mikal Bridges is just not that guy. But can he be the ultimate X factor? He always remains that for me, for the New York Knicks. What was the stat last year when he scored more than 25 points per game? The Knicks won like every game but 3. Can he get back to being a 20-point-per-game scorer? Can he get back to getting to the foul line, laying the ball up, not fading away every single time from contact? And can he be unlocked by Mike Brown? It's a big summer for him, man. He needs to fix that shot. Whatever is going on with the shot, fix it. Like, get back to who you are. A 35% three-point shooter is not what you're supposed to be. I don't need 40. Give me 37.5. Give me 38%. Be money from the corners. A little bit better above the break. I think McBride Bridges holds the keys to the championship door for this team. Big summer for him. What's going to happen with the extension? How does he improve as a player? And who is he in this Mike Brown offense? It's going to be exciting. Make sure you are following me on social media. Appreciate everybody that submitted their hot takes. Love doing videos like this. If you want more of these, hit that thumbs up icon and give me a follow on my socials.